Hey guys, vlogging all night. So tonight I'm going to talk about something a little more serious. I know you guys really liked my last series about my mental illnesses. We went over my bipolar, my insomnia, and some other stuff. Well, I figured I would go a little more kind of just into my anxiety because I've been really facing a lot of stuff with my anxiety lately, and I've just been having a really hard time with it, and it kind of seems like no one understands what I'm going through, and it's just so hard in situations day to day when things happen or I get upset by something, and I'm just like, I know in my head I shouldn't get upset by it. I'm like, I'm just overthinking. I do it a lot. I overthink a lot. I'm just overthinking, this probably isn't how this person feels, or like I feel like someone thinks one thing of me and they really think a whole nother thing of me. I just kind of always, ever since I was younger, just felt like everyone was always out to get me, that I'm always alone. I only have me to count on, and it's just kind of how it's been. I just always deal with my own crap on my own. I didn't have much support growing up. I was just kind of always on my own. I got bullied and harassed really horribly in elementary school, middle school, and all throughout high school. Now I'm about to be 20 now. It's finally, after graduation, died down a little bit. I still get stupid shit here and there. Nothing like when I was younger. But, I mean, going through all that, experiencing all that, it just caused me so many issues, Like, emotionally, I just cannot be in social situations. For people to know me, they kind of see, like, I'm not like any normal person. I know people should be like, there is no normal, but I mean, I'll admit it, I'm really out there when it comes to crazy people. I don't think anyone's really been through the drama and stress, and just, I don't think many people my age at 19 years old understand the torment I went through as a kid. It was horrible. I mean, I don't even have a word for it. It was like treacherous. I don't know. It was just, anyway, I don't mean to rant too much. Yes, this is a rant, so I should be ranting. But I mean, I don't want to stay all on one, topic. But anyway, what I was getting to is, I feel like I can't upset anyone. Like, I feel that I have friends or I make friends, I want to keep them. Like, I do anything. Even, I'll do anything, I'm just like, okay, like one situation, I'm not naming any names or anything. This actually happened multiple times with multiple people, but I mean, just one instance I'm going to think about. There was a friend I had who really treated me poorly. It wasn't really a good friend. She wasn't a good friend at all. She was a horrible, really, looking back now, she was a horrible person. And when I was younger, my depression was at its worst. Then I just was, literally, was just lost in darkness. That's kind of just how bad I was. It'll be for another video. I'm just talking about this topic right now. She just acted like she was my friend. She was there for me, she was nice. She invited me into her home. We hung out all the time, and it's like, and it ended up, none of it was real. And I noticed, little things, red flags popped up. Like, it kind of seems like it's one-sided. It kind of seems like that. The whole time the girl just had me over there making fun of me. Cause I'll admit it, I'm a weird kid, I'm that one weird kid, the outcast. That's me. But I'm not going to change who I am because you don't like me. Okay, I'm a little hyper. I can be very loud. I can be very eccentric. I mean, but it's my personality. I shouldn't have to change. I don't see, like, it's one thing if I was like a horrible person. You're like, oh my God, you're so horrible. I mean, like, I'm generally a nice person. I don't want to say like I'm talking so good about myself either, but I mean, we all do fucked up things. Yeah, I'm sure I've done fucked up things too, but I mean, generally, I think I'm a good person. I try to be a good friend. I try to be there for people. I try to treat people with the same respect they treat me, which really I don't get much, but I mean, that's all I want. Like, it's just you to treat me nicely, Honest, if you have a problem, tell me, and we'll work it out, communication, talk. I mean, but this girl is like, and back then, I wouldn't stand up for myself. I knew she was making fun of me. But as I got older, I was like, you know what? I don't want to keep getting pushed around like this. I want to have a stand for myself. I don't want friends in my life if they're not real. I want genuine friends who are going to be there for me. And when I made this decision and I started doing and really sticking to it, my friend group went to zero. I had no friends at this point. I was just on my own, and that's just back when my depression was at its worst. It was consuming me. I was alone. I had no support, and I was just with my anxiety in my head, thinking about how horrible I must have been. That must have been my fault. But you know, really, maybe I shouldn't have stopped being friends with her, because now I have no friends, and now no one likes me, and it's like all these thoughts. And that's what my anxiety is. It's all these thoughts telling me things that aren't true. It's like it takes over, and I mean, it's so hard to explain. I'm just, you know, and I don't know, it's just, it consumes me. It makes me feel like I'm always doing something wrong. I'm always the bad person, you know. I feel like I'm always an issue, and it's like, I hate feeling that way. I hate feeling like I'm a problem and I'm an issue. I shouldn't have to feel like that. Especially at 19, I shouldn't be going through all the situations like I've already been through, you know, in my life. I've had so much crap happen to me since I was born. I mean, it's like, I can't catch a break ever. I mean, I know people say this, but I mean, it's like the universe is out to get me or something. It's no joke, guys. I really try not to get too personal here, so I don't want to go through a lot until I'm ready. There's some things I'm just not ready to put online. But, you know, that's why I said I'm starting with this. But I just had some really violent and bad situations in my past. And it caused me to have trust issues as well. That's another thing. You know, it's just, I never can trust people. I feel like everyone's out to get me. I feel like everything I do is wrong. I feel like I just want to be accepted, and I do anything to be accepted, and I shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't change myself so others like me, you know. But I mean, I'm only human. I only can take so much. And I think I'm really doing good for the amount of shit I've dealt with, and I'm still standing on my two legs. I'm still here. I'm still fighting. But I mean, I get tired after a while. Just all the crap, all the bullshit. At 20 years old, I'm an adult now. It's like, can't all this kid drama just stop? I mean, I just want to move on with my life. I try to keep to myself, you know. I try not to be in the way with people. I just keep to myself unless you talk to me, you know. And I don't want to cause a problem. But I mean, it's like, anywhere I go, there's a problem. Everything I do is fucking wrong. And it's like, I don't know what people want from me. I don't know. I don't know where I was getting with this. I'm just sick and tired of feeling alone, and like everyone's out to get me, and like I have nobody. 'Cause I still feel that way. My anxiety sucks, and I just wish people could understand. Which I know that's gonna happen. You don't understand anxiety unless you have it. But I mean, in all seriousness, for people to know me, I joke around a lot. I mean, that's all I do. I'm sarcastic. Everything's a joke. And that's how I've always been. But I mean, a lot of people are like, why are you joking about this? And that's about, how dare you make a joke about that? And me, it's just like, I do it to cover up the fact that I'm not comfortable in a situation. If I'm nervous, I'll make a joke. If I'm really upset, I'll just make a joke about it. Like, I go around all the time. I notice people don't ever really say anything to me when I say it. So I don't know if they're just like, they even think anything of it. Or if they're like, maybe I should say something, maybe I shouldn't. I always make jokes about being dark and depressing, and like how my life sucks. Oh yeah, that's why I have no social life. Haha, that's why my social life's dead. Oh yeah, that's why I'm a loner. Like, I can't really think what I say, like, because I'm really spontaneous. I'll just say the first thing that pops in my head. And that's another thing that gets me in trouble is, I don't have a filter. I don't think before I speak. I just say what's on my mind. I mean, like, I'm a very honest, straight up person. If I have a problem with you, I'm going to tell you. If I think you have a problem with me, I'll come right up to you and ask you, like, what I did. Like, I always feel like I'm doing something wrong. I always feel like I never can do anything right. I'm always hurting people, that I'm just the problem. And the thing is, I'm not always the problem. I need to stop feeling like I'm the problem, and I need to start standing up for myself, you know, and taking care of myself, and stop trying to be I still do it, even though I said back then, I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and take this from people. If they're gonna be fake, I'm not friends with them. I still do once in a while. I'll make excuses saying it was my own fault why certain things other people did. And I'll say, oh, that was probably my fault. I'm sorry. Are you okay, please? Are you okay? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be apologizing because someone did something negative to me. But I do it anyway because I don't want to lose them as a friend, because I just don't want to go back to being alone, you know, even though I still feel it. Like in social groups. Like earlier today I was out with some friends, and the whole time I just felt invisible, you know. And I know they're probably going to see this later and they're going to be like, oh, that's why she was acting like that. So yeah, I was just stressed all day. I've had a bad day all day. I haven't been feeling good. Well, my friends asked me to hang out, so I went to hang out. We went to Walmart and stuff, and like, I know this isn't true, and I know this, I'm really hoping, like I say, this wasn't their intention. I don't think it meant to be. But like when we were at Walmart earlier, they were walking around making a video, but they kept whispering, not telling me what they were doing or what the video was. Okay, well, they obviously don't want me to be part of their group. They just I just kind of felt excluded. And I know that they didn't mean to make me feel that way, and they probably didn't even realize I was feeling this way. But I can't help how I feel. And after that, like us being bitchy because we were at the mall going around afterwards, and just any little thing I was snapping and saying shit. It's because my anxiety just upset me and putting these thoughts in my head that they're treating me a certain way. Really, like, I know they're not trying to be this way. I'm sure they didn't even notice I'm sitting there having basically an anxiety attack, thinking that I'm not really wanted and I'm just being a bother hanging out, you know. But that's how I felt. And it's like earlier, and we were hanging out with some other people and stuff, and we were like a little group of people all sitting around. I kept feeling like anytime I said something, I was invisible. Like I said something, and it's happened before with a lot of different people. It's another big thing is I'll say something, then I can talk, I can say whatever the hell I want because no one's paying attention to me. And sometimes this is actually true, because one time I was at my friend's house and I was like, they're all having a conversation, and so I said something, no one acted like they heard me, so I thought maybe they didn't hear me. So I said it again, still nothing. So I was like, guess I could say whatever I want since no one pays attention to me, you know, because I just must be invisible, you know. So no one said anything. And that kind of just became like, anytime I was hanging out in groups and I'm like with a whole bunch of people and I try to talk, I feel like I'm invisible. I feel like I just seen right through, just like I'm sitting here talking and no one's even paying attention to what I'm saying. And I feel like I have to keep repeating myself over and over again. And then people are like, we heard you the first time. Why didn't you answer me the first time or even acknowledge that I was speaking? I have people do this to me all the time, and that's another thing that drives me crazy and makes my anxiety like blow up. It's like, I don't know if you guys can see that, like down here is like all red and stuff. It's actually a stress rash from me being so stressed. I get right now, even just talking, like I can see I'm breaking out, and it's like, I mean, I don't know, it's just, I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of my anxiety taking over. I didn't want this to be a long video, and it's already over 20 minutes long, so I'm going to kind of wrap it up. But my point being, I'm just tired of feeling like I'm invisible. I'm tired of feeling like everyone's out to get me, and I'm tired of feeling alone. I just want to be accepted. That's the only thing I want in life, and it's like it's like so hard to fight every day to like keep swimming, you know. And I'm just sick of my anxiety taking over and causing me to get in arguments with people, or making me like feel that everyone's out to get me, because I know, like, no, I know everyone's out to get me and shit, but I mean, I've just had a hard time, and I'm just, a person can only take so much. I don't know how I'm still standing with all the shit I've dealt with. I don't know. And now I'm going to say this really quick. I don't know if I really talked about I think I've talked about it before. I'm religious also. I'm a Christian. I believe in God and everything. I don't put that much on YouTube because I feel like that can be a controversy? could be a controversy with religion and like YouTube. So I don't really talk about it much. People can believe in whatever they want, you know, or not believe in anything. You know, everyone has their opinions, and I'm not telling anyone, here's a Bible, read it. You know, I'm not like that. But anyway, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because the advice I get in the religious community for this is that whenever bad things happen to you like this, it's God giving you a trial. You know, it's just a trial to teach you something, and you're supposed to learn something from these trials. But I mean, this is how it is. I've had thousands of trials. I don't know what I'm supposed to learn. The only thing I feel like I learned from these trials is that the universe thinks I'm a big fat joke and likes to fuck with me and keep a dark depression cloud over my head. That's how I feel. I don't know what to say. I feel like, you know, I don't even know. I'm done for tonight because I'm really tired, and I just thank you guys for listening through all this drama. And if you guys do enjoy this kind of stuff when I'm talking about real life situations I'm dealing with, I'll make more stuff. It's just, it's hard for me to talk and just explain myself. For people that know me, I'm a very open person. Like, I'll tell you my whole life story, but I mean, when I don't know people and I'm first hanging out with people, I'm just as shy as the rest of y'all. I won't talk to you and say a word unless you come talk to me first. I have horrible social anxiety, and most people that know me for a while, don't realize it, because they're like, but you're so open and you don't shut up. What do you mean you don't talk? And I'm like, yeah, well, I've known you and you for how many years? But I mean, if I don't know you, like, I'll have a panic attack. I get social anxiety so bad, I get panic attacks. Like, I'll be just walking down the street, I'm like, I feel like people are staring at me. I feel like everyone's talking about me. Everyone thinks I'm horrible. And it's like, it's just chaos. So I don't know. So if you want to hear me talk more about different things going on in my life, make sure to let me know. I want real feedback from you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later, guys. Night.